nobody does anything. As you know, there is no doer. So everything manifests on his own. It is very well known, I think. I do nothing at all. It is your play because you are me. So ultimately, it is so puzzling for the intellect that we drop down at practical levels and we like, everything cleanly boxed. Oh, he did this, he made this program, he learned it from here, and then I'm learning from him. This video was like this, and it is hardly like this in the illusion. Intellect cannot grasp it, what is happening. As soon as I say there is no doer, there is no place for the intellect to go and understand anything. The understanding is dropped, the calculations are dropped, and you suddenly feel as if, there's no place to stand. There's nothing remain to think. It can be a very good experience sometimes that you are lost. The intellect is lost. Its boxes are gone. Its clean relations. Everything was so neat and clean. All garbage now. Pile of garbage is left. So the illusion is very puzzling if you try to understand what it really is. And if you try to make it into a model or systematize it, then the intellect is very happy. Yeah. Actually, this thing is used by motivational speakers and even your MBAs and people, they like everything in boxes, clean boxes. So there was somebody who told this trick that if you write a paragraph to describe whatever you want to say, people don't pay attention. It's just a block of text. So what do? Number 1, this. Number 2, this. Arrow pointing to that. You see? Like a flow chart. Like number 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Like this. And now people pay attention. Now it is more systematic. Now it is, not systematic. It's more arranged. More boxed. So intellect has this habit of making everything neat and clean. But the illusion is not like this. Illusion is total confusion, total chaos. Yes, so I don't, claim to do anything, but then people don't understand. They need to know who did this. Some people need to see the face, who is behind this thing. They judge from the face, because that is what their intellect demands. If I don't see the face of the person, I'm not going to trust this thing. So it is very amazing that the old scriptures were written by nameless, faceless people. And they are the most accurate. And the new books are written by, well-known names. And there is a photo printed on the back cover of the page with a biography chapter in the beginning. Who wrote this preface and all. And there is garbage in between. So yes, egolessness brings the pure knowledge. As soon as you put your name there, it is me, it is mine. Now it loses this purity. Therefore, you see, we have a tradition to destroy the name of the person first. The ego, 50% gone as soon as you remove the name. The name holds a lot. Then there are traditions that destroy the face of the person, by which I don't mean that they destroy, but they change it. You need to wear some kind of clothes and so on. That is because the ego has a lot of investment in these things. So we do whatever is needed, you see. They are not from the path of knowledge, obviously. Other traditions. So we rely on knowledge for the reduction of the ego, but they rely on not only on knowledge, they rely on many things. Like if there is full moon, they take advantage of that also. If there is a mountain nearby where somebody is meditated, they take advantage of that also to reduce the ego. And so on. So if shaving of my head is going to lower the ego, yes, I'll do it. If removing my shoes, yes, I'll do it. They are desperate. That is what I call a true seeker, like hardcore. And they take pleasure in it. They have done this since many lifetimes actually. Some people are attracted to these people from the childhood. The monks are walking, begging. They're going back to their huts. And this child is watching. And he's thinking, I want to become this. What is so attractive in that? Why don't you become a millionaire, get a Ferrari, big palace somewhere, your own island? No, he's thinking, I want to become like this. So a lot of past life impressions there. So I was like this actually, highly attractive. These people are highly attractive for me for some reason. The craziest people are most attractive. But now on the path of knowledge, it seems like redundant. There are more elegant ways to reduce the ego than to leverage the full moon and sea coast and Himalayas, whatever. They do help sometimes. But the best way is to remain aware that there is no doer. Then only that which is necessary happens, like he said. So what was necessary? Reduction of ignorance from the world. That is what happened. As soon as there were conditions, it was manifested. I can see these conditions in many people. They are going to go there automatically. So the identity or the individual is your biggest hurdle, actually. It is rightly said that you are standing on your way to progress. You are blocking your own way to progress. That day when we met, in our offline satsang, I told this very important incident where one of my gurus told me that you have a lot of ego, and I could not understand this thing. But that one thing made a lot of impact. And finally, I understood that this thing is the major hurdle in our progress. Individuality. The individual does not like it at all when you say this. So we need to dance around it. What do I tell you? You need to progress. Very good progress. You are doing it right. You are good at it. This is what? Fueling the individual only. It is just pampering the ego only. But I have no other option, you see. If I start saying, look, there is no you, don't take credit of your progress. I always say, no, you wrote such a beautiful article. You captured it very nicely. The ego is fueled by that. But if I start telling you that, look, you're not writing it. It is all happening. There is no you. There is slight insecurity there, and then you will drop the program. No credit is given. So it thinks that I am achieving nothing. So as long as there is program going, we keep the individual up. Okay, come up here. But then we slowly destroy it. I don't know how people will react to this thing, but yes, all we do on the path of knowledge is a lot of destruction. And Jay is asking, does that better to surrender him? Probably you're asking, is it better to surrender? See, on the other paths, it is best to surrender to Guru. On the path of knowledge, you surrender everything except your intellect. You will never find this instruction anywhere else. This is very peculiar to our group, our system here. Never surrender the intellect. And why is that? Because these days, 90% gurus are fake. You need to use your intellect to find out who is fake, who is not. So surrender everything except your intelligence. And is it going to be harmful for me? No. The Guru wants you to be intelligent actually. The Guru wants you to have critical thinking abilities and discretion, discrimination. And if you surrender your intelligence also, the Guru is going to beat you like hell. The Guru is going to put you under many tests to check whether you're using your intelligence or simply obeying like a donkey. And if you keep obeying, feet-licking behavior, now be ready for the punishments. Guru will check at every step whether you are understanding it. Is it becoming your knowledge or you're simply parroting the Guru? That must be checked. So never surrender the intellect. The Guru, on the path of knowledge, the Guru will never like it. You can surrender your body, you can surrender your money or whatever you have, your property and all. And the Guru will never take it. He wants you to give it up, but nobody will take it. Only the attachment is the problem, isn't it? Not your money, not your body. Your attachment is the problem. It is a very deep subject, so Ajay brought it up. But you see, it is possible to write at least 3 books on surrender only. What happens here? How different kind of people surrender differently. For example, men and women, they surrender differently. It's a very deep topic. To what extent people surrender to the Guru? As long as he is talking about the favorite deity, as long as the Guru is talking from his favorite book, you see the scripture, yes, I surrender to the Guru. As soon as he says something which is true, now this Guru is not good enough. He is a fake Guru. Some people just simply pretend to surrender. They never surrender. So the Guru checks it. Just today I heard a story from somebody. One Guru told his student who said, Guruji, I love you so much. I'll do everything for you. He gave him a cup of dark liquid. He said, okay, drink this poison. It's fine. And the student was actually surprisingly really surrendered. He drank it and everybody was kind of shocked. Now what? My number is also coming now. I'm in the queue. What happened was nothing happened to that fellow who drank the poison because it was not poison, it was Coca-Cola. That is poison only, isn't it? But no immediate effect. So test only. Sometimes I ask you to surrender, but I don't really want you to surrender. Be independent, I say. Be independent. But I want to check whether you will become independent or not. Whether you will be able to fly or not. So I need to test the wings. And you are given something to do. I'm giving you, I'm giving people such a simple things, correct your language, correct your spelling, put the full stop after the sentence. They don't do even that. So this is the level of surrender we need to face. And in such a situation, I'm already seeing miracles. Even without surrender, the miracles are happening because it's path of knowledge, you see. It does not demand total surrender. You need to simply follow the minimal instructions and it is good. Now check the other paths, you see. Check the other paths. There are trials and tests. We only have one test and people are afraid of it. Many people don't get in the program because there is a test there. Some people get into the program and after writing they come to know there is a test. Because you see, who reads the instruction? Who reads the manual these days, you see? Simply jump. So then they leave it. Those who appear in test, it is a real thing then. Then they become the real disciples. But it's so simple, isn't it? I made it so simple. Because I know the life is going to test you anyhow. So those who surrender, they progress very, very fast. Those who don't, they will progress also. But they will need to listen to a lot of, they will need to drink the poison of the bitter words. Jay is saying, how much should one meditate to become a master in upcoming time? I can't understand your question. Upcoming time means what? Future? And master means what? Master of what? What do you want to master? Tell me. You want to become a guru? And what will you do after becoming guru? Drag out some others from the net of foolishness like you're doing, sir. Your intentions are very good and you will be successful. I have no doubts. But they can learn meditation from anywhere, They can watch a video, they can read a book. Why do they need you then? Just like you are meditating to become a master, they can also do that. Why do people need you then? Especially the foolish people. You are trying to join a career where there is no payment and there is no work, there is no company. Nobody wants these gurus. They can learn to meditate on their own. Jay is saying nowadays people need to spoon feed information, including okay, no problem. You make a video where you spoon feed the information, you are the guru. There is no need to meditate for years. And if you can bring out even one fool out of their net, you will get a Nobel Prize. I think many people are already spoon feeding the information. Many thousands of people, they are spoon feeding how to meditate, how to be successful, how to be attractive, how to be healthy. You can also join that effort if you want. It looks like that you already know how to meditate. You only want to know how much I need to meditate, isn't it? So try, I think, few minutes per day and next week you can produce the video. It will benefit the whole world. And after that week, you can come and tell me how successful it was. I also want to know. At least I think 1 or 2 millions will be benefited easily. Okay? You will get 3 tomatoes from me. 3 tomatoes. Anybody else? Want some expert advice on becoming a guru? Paramjit is saying you don't become a guru by self, you are given the duty of guru. Now the world has changed, isn't it? Why spirituality is more mysterious? It's not more mysterious, it's totally mysterious. As soon as I say that nothing can be known, only your ignorance can be removed. Only that which you think I know can be removed completely. Then what is remaining? Mystery only. Nothing can be known. If in spiritual field somebody says I know something, you should start laughing because he is ignorant fool. Nobody knows here anything. It's all mysterious. Why does it seem like mysterious? Because the intellect is habitually addicted to knowing, while there is nothing to know in emptiness. So it's a mystery for it. How come I don't know anything? Well, the problem is there is nothing to know there. But it wants an answer. And so it seems mysterious. I want to know, but I cannot know. And on the path of knowledge, we simply surrender. Yes, there's nothing to know. Peace, bliss, I am. Done. No more mysterious. No more mysterious. You see, it's like take a tomato, red color. Now your intellect is let us say habitual of seeing only the blue objects, not the red. Now it is going to ask, why no tomato is blue? Why? They are so mysterious. We'll never find out why they are not blue, isn't it? So it is like there is nothing to know in the emptiness, and the intellect is wondering why I cannot find out anything about it. Remember, nothing to find out. Its nature is pure. Its nature has nothing in it. It's totally empty. And what is there to find out? All the possibilities. So you can find out everything. Can you call it knowledge? When everything is possible, is it knowledge? You say it is daytime, I say it is night time. It is knowledge, isn't it? But when there is both day and night and everything in between, evening, morning and all hours are at the same time, what will be the knowledge there? All possibilities. So see that in the experiencer there is nothing to know, it's pure being. In experience, everything is at one time. It's all chaos of all kinds, infinite possibilities, and so nothing to know. Nothing is true and nothing is false also. Nature of existence is not knowing, simply being. When you try to use your intellect to know, you will find that it is mysterious. And if you like it, yes, it is mysterious. For me, nothing. It is simply pure emptiness. Nothing mysterious about it. Why it is mysterious? Because you assumed a lot of stories about it. Now you wonder why these are not true. Whatever I have assumed is not true. Why? Find out why.